these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And Freddie Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Keita in at the center spot. 5 to shoot. There's Simons with a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Green. Boston with a rebound.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Butler.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Curry. Moody from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
On the wing, Simons. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry. Takes a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back over to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Here's Curry. The Celtics making their last shot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Podziemski, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Simons deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Curry. And here's the fast break. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. To the inside. It's blocked. Tatum passes to Simons. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Outside Podziemski. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And both free throws good for Green. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Here's Simons. He has 6. On the wing, Tatum. Six on the shot clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Outside Butler. From downtown. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Butler against Tatum. Pass to Simons. Inside. White. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. White's got 5 points.
Well, inside, Derek White showing an ability to finish around the cup.
Curry finds Butler. The steal. Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. Podziemski grabs the board.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Green, the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on White. Steps back. Here's Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Butler. The 3 ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Fields checked in for Moody. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Outside White. Brown looking around. Over Hield. 6 to shoot. Brown, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Curry, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Right side, Butler. Just 5 to shoot. A deep 3. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Drains the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
And stolen by Brown. Tatum against Butler. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Curry. Outside Hield. Outside Curry. Outside Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Celtics lead by 12. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Brandon Pajemski. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Warriors trail by 16. Outside heel. To the left wing. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the paint. Now Kuminga. Here's Hield. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Lets it go from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Beyond the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brown passes to White. Now here's Boucher. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Post. Covered by Boucher. And here's Kuminga for three. Boston pulls it in. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. White with it. He's got 5. Into the lane. Pritchard from outside. Boucher controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 16.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
Pass to Hield. There's the three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
White looking it over. And rejected. Tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Garza's checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Pritchard against Hield. Outside Pritchard. Pass to White. There's the triple. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
And he hits the first of 3.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And here's Butler. The three. Here's Post. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics out in front, up by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And Boston has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. White with a screen on Heel. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. The drive by Heel. And Post gets it to go.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Celtics lead by 10. Pritchard with it. Picked up by Post. Pritchard finds Boucher. Here's Hauser. Sends it home from three-point land. Hauser's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any questions. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Garza. Now here's Hauser. Pass to Simons. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Heel. Here's Butler. He's guarded by White. Out to Kuminga. Fires the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. The shot by Butler, no good. Celtics lead by 13. Pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. White coming through.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Jackson Davis. Hield passes to Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. From deep, it's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now Simons. Give him 8 points now. Outside White. No good with the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler, and stolen by Boucher.
The pump fake's a risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Boucher a screen on Green. There's Simons with a three, rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Kuminga the pass to Butler, and here's Hield from the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Simons outside, pass to Brown. Hauser outside, puts up a three, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Simons. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Clock at 6. Outside for Boucher. That three's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons finds Boucher. Outside White. On the wing, Hauser. Drills it from deep. Hauser's got 9 points in the quarter.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. The three is up. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for White. Celtics lead by 8. Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pulls up. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Pass to Tatum. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green, the pass to Curry. Now Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
Up top, Tatum. Butler covering. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And the Warriors with another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Outside Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. Celtics lead by 5. To the inside. Curry with a steal. Brown against Butler. Green, the pass to Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Pass to Brown. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint, but you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Podziemski. Now Butler. He's covered by Simons. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Butler. Curry's got 21.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Tatum passes to Garza, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Outside Podziemski. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Shoots over Simons. And it's Green missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's good on the putback. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
Back to Curry from outside the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
On the wing, Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 17.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Butler on the wing. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Butler. Boston pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. White on the wing. Pass to Keita. Kick out to Brown. From downtown, they get the rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Curry's shot is off. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Moody. Back to Podziemski. White with a steal. Brown against Curry. Here's Keita. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Green.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Butler finds Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. Simons with a steal. Butler with a steal. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Moody. And here's Butler outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston leading by 7. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been
Oh, wow!
Basket's good.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Tatum passes to Keita. Pass to Simons. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Moody. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by White. Simons against Curry. Green for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Butler against White. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doris, at just 26 years old, Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
B.A., after he won the title, his first line was, "What are they going to say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar. And guess what? There's a long way to go in his career.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Here's Butler, hounded by Tatum. Shot from the wing. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. Kick out to Brown. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. Tatum against Butler. 4-3. Here's Tatum, and he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Butler, finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Green against Tatum. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Back to Curry. The three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tatum finds White. Here's the teardrop. There's Simons with a three. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Outside Curry. Outside Pajemski. The baseline J. Count it. Here's White. 10 points for him. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, Doris, the Celtics are interesting as you look at the construction of their roster. Are they poised for long-term contention?
Well, obviously, the thing paramount on everybody's mind is how they weather the Tatum injury and their salary challenges, which are significant. But if they believe they can get multiple bites in the apple, I promise you, this historic team will take their shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And Hield is subbed in for Pajemski. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in for Simons. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. And here's Tatum. Butler covering. Outside, Brown. 3 on the clock. Pritchard from outside. From deep. Brown, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Outside Kuminga for the tie. Nice D from Brown. Boston leading by 3. Pritchard, the pass to Keita, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Butler, pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Look at Curry, shaking off the contact.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Green, outside Butler.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Fires the 3. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Outside, Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Here we go, 1-on-1. 3-pointer Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Post is checked in for Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Butler. And Santos is subbed in for Curry. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Keita. Boucher comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Brown. .143 left in the third quarter. Pritchard gets it to go.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Warriors trail by 5. Left side Hield. Out to the right wing. Here's Santos. Pure from 3-point range. Santos has got his first 3 points of the game.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pritchard against Hield. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet out. Pritchard, no good. The Warriors shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Now here's Post, covered by Boucher. Pass to Hield. Down low, Post. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Garza, guarded by Post. Pass to Pritchard from deep three-point land. And they recover it. Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boucher on the screen. Here's White. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in it to 1. Back to Boucher. Hauser outside for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Inside, here's Butler. Out to Kuminga. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Pritchard, the pass to Simons. And there's the screen. The 3 ball. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Hield. Back to Butler. Outside Hield. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Simons. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That one misses.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. He hits the 2nd from the line. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Hield passes to Butler. from the block. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston leading by 5. Left side, Pritchard. Simons outside. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the middle. Here's post. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Shooting for Boston, Sam Hauser. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Butler. Brown with the steal. Pritchard surviving the D. Now Brown. He's covered by Curry. There's Simons with a 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And the Celtics making a change here. Keita's checked in.
88. Neemias Queta.
Hield against Brown. Outside Hield. This one for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston leading by 6. Hauser outside. Boucher outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Hauser. Here's the 3. Here's Keita. Second shot opportunity. That one drops for him.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Pass to post. Curry finds some space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got 38 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Simons against Curry. Outside Butler. Launches it. Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against Butler. Back to Hauser. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Jackson Davis. Boston also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boucher. White comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. On the wing, Tatum. Butler covering. Tatum looking it over. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by Boston.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Here's Curry, and right on target. Curry's got 40 points.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
White for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Heel from outside. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Curry with a steal. To the inside. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Tatum inside. Butler covering. Beyond the arc. And White, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. White's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Moody's checked in for Heel. Boston also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Simons. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Moody. Here's Green. Outside for Butler. Simons against Curry. Shoots over Simons. 4 on the clock. Butler, good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Tatum passes to Brown. Simons outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Moody passes to Butler. And here's Curry for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Simons outside. Buries it from outside!
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Moody! No good from 3! Boston leading by 9. Oh, he can't get the layup! Takes a 3. And rebounded by Tatum.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Simons. Jacks up a three. Butler rips down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's stolen by Tatum. White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
1:43 left in the fourth. Simons against Curry. With the step back. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the trifecta.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Butler fires. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jason Tatum.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Curry. Green, a screen. The three is in! So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game. Jason Tatum.